Alright, so we are just getting ready to get set off over here now at Citi Field. The St. Louis Cardinals are going to be taking on the New York Mets in this matchup in the National League. You can see here we got a great matchup. Adam Wainwright is going to be starting for the St. Louis Cardinals. Going to have to take on Yoenis Cespedes. That's going to be a very tough matchup for him. And for the Mets, right now we're going to see Matt Harvey start for tonight. Had a really good season, 13 wins. Had an ERA under 3 at 2.71. Really a good season for Matt, and really going to look to put these Cardinals hitters to work tonight. So Matt Carpenter is going to start off for the Cardinals. He's got a really good season from last season in 2015. Looking to start off this season well. First pitch is a strike. A very packed house here at Citi Field, looking to support their hometown Mets in what is really, in a lot of ways, kind of a rivalry match. Of course, the St. Louis Cardinals and the Mets have had their battles in the past, and this is going to go out to center field. That's going to be caught out there, and that's going to be the first out of the ball game. Cespedes on the catch. Only 2 pitches needed to dispatch Carpenter. And here is the starting lineups. Piscotty there with a .305 batting average, batting second. Of course, Matt Holliday, a big threat at number 4. And of course, a name that Mets fans are all too familiar with. Yadier Molina at catcher. Alright, first pitch in the at-bat. And it's a strike. Starting off high and heavy with Matt Harvey throwing strikes in his first 3 pitches. Good day for baseball tonight. It's actually a good night since this game started at 7 p.m. And here he comes with the second pitch of the at-bat. And he got him swinging, 0-2. Here you see we have the umpires for tonight's matchup. And Matt Harvey looking nice tonight. He's already got him in an 0-2 count now and looking to get a strikeout potentially. If he can get this one to go, but he cannot. It's a ball. 1-2. Stephen Piscotty, of course, he's a really good hitter, and just because he's in a 1-2 right now, you can't count him out. So you got to make sure that if you're Matt Harvey in this case, you give him a good pitch to swing at, and he does. It's a strikeout. Out number 2. First of the night for Matt Harvey. And he's been starting out pretty well tonight. And here we have the lineups for tonight's matchup. Of course, Cespedes, 2015 Gold Glove winner. David Wright, also a former Gold Glover in his own right. Of course, Michael Conforto there at left field. One of the better younger stars in the Mets lineup. And Johnny Peralta, 3-time All-Star. Coming up to bat for number 3 to get something going for the Cardinals in this first inning. And this is hit, but it looks like this might be caught, and it is by Conforto. And now we are going to see the Mets lineup in action tonight. Stay tuned with us. We go into the bottom of the first inning. Alright, here we have Adam Wainwright. He saw limited action last season, but looking to get this one off right for this season, and he's going to have to face, in all reality, a really good Mets lineup. Going to be led off by Curtis Granderson. Of course, there you see his stats there. Always a threat for the long ball. 3-time All-Star, of course. One of the most well-liked individuals in the MLB. Starts off with a ball there. You know, Granderson brings this veteran's presence to any team that he's in, and it really shows, especially with how a lot of young players are on this Mets lineup. Having a guy like Curtis Granderson, it's really key to mentoring these guys. As he hits the ball, that could have potentially been a home run if it was fair, but it is foul, and it's 1-1. 1-2, fouls that another one off. And here comes the 4th pitch of the at-bat, and the 4th pitch for Wainwright. And that was a really good pitch, and that caught him off guard, and that's going to be a strikeout. The dip on that curveball looked like it was immense. So here we have the starting line for the Mets. David Wainwright, the captain of the Mets team. Of course, we have Yoenis Cespedes, one of the most fearsome hitters in this lineup. And here comes David Wright, perennial fan favorite of the team, to bat. Of course, he's very familiar with Adam Wainwright. And he's going to go down with a strike right there, swinging, 0-1. Takes that one for a ball, and relatively the same spot as the last pitch, so that's going to be 1-1. We're going to give Adam Wainwright a good battle on this at bat. And he's going to go down 1-2 as well. Adam Wainwright looking to get the second straight strikeout to start this game. But he won't get it on that pitch. That's going to be foul to the right field side. And that's going to be a ball now. So Adam Wainwright is going to have to work to get rid of David Wright, who of course is a veteran in his own right at this point, and he has a good hitter's eye, so that's going to be a tough at bat. 2-2, and it's another foul. Wow. 10 pitches already now for Adam Wainwright in the inning. This will be his 11th, and this is going to be a chipper to third base, and it's going to be the second out of the inning. Matt Carpenter, leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. We saw him in action before. And here is the rest of the lineup. Randall Grichuk out in center field. Stephen Piscotty. Colton Wong, of course. Yadier Molina, a name that Mets fans will know very well for a lot of his battles against the Cardinals. Former Gold Glove winner. And Lucas Duda is coming to bat for the Mets. Threat with the long ball for sure. So I take that one 1-0. Second pitch of the at bat, and it's gonna start with a 2-0 count now. So Wainwright's gonna have to come back a little bit into this at bat, potentially have to go after Duda, and that might bring out some opportunities for potential drive. That's gonna be 2-1. That was a high fastball. That could have been dangerous if Duda decided to swing at that one. Of course, the long ball threat is the main thing to be worried about when it comes to facing Lucas Duda, so you don't want to give him a pitch where you could potentially be driven long. And that's going to be a base hit. The shift works against the Cardinals. Of course, we see a lot of times with power hitters, left-handed specifically, like Duda, there will be a potential shift in the infield. If that was played like a normal shift, then that would have been an easy out. But of course, since they shifted all to the right side, that opened up the gap, and that's going to be the first hit of the ball game. And now Cespedes has something to work with here with a guy on first with 2 outs. First pitch of this at bat, and that's a curve. Going to be strike 1. For a second, it looked like that was going to hang a little bit. That might have been a little bit more higher than Wainwright might have wanted. That could have been potentially dangerous if that hung a little bit. That would be prime Cespedes territory. That's going to be a long ball, but that is going to be straight at the center fielder. And that's going to be out number 3. So that's going to end the first inning here, and that's also going to end our coverage for now. So thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.